Yo, look at this absolute crazy range on Denki. What?
I'm the CEO. It's Mega Chop. You already know.
Okay, you guys saw in the intro the absolutely wild range on Denki's Gamma once it's leveled up. Now he's got 2 Gammas. He got that buff in Season 3. I'm not big on saying let's nerf characters, but he feels a bit overtuned. I don't know what y'all think, but you will also see in the video that there's a bit of a glitch with his stun sometimes. You hit the stun, and it doesn't always stun. So I left out a lot of footage here. It was just a bunch of looting, but look at how crazy he is once you get the stun. This Ochako is definitely like 1 shot. Okay, she was 1.5 shot. So I down her like that. I don't get the finish. My alpha's out of charges. Shiggy goes to finish, but I know there's other people here. So this is a beautiful part about Denki. You can get behind a wall and use his beta, and it goes through everything. So if you got cement toss up on top of a pillar, jump up high and just beta. Like, you'll start nuking them. Trust me, I play a lot of cement toss, and I hate Denki's. I mean, Denki's dope. So... but I'm going to show you this gameplay footage. We don't get the win here, but there is definitely a fair amount of team play here. I'm shielding my teammates because they're clearly continuing to get themselves in bad spots. I noticed this, I think it's a Bakugo that kept taking pop shots at me and my team. Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm going to take him out of here. And then he runs away, and I'm like, nah, I better go back by my team. So that's why I kind of dip out, not doing a whole lot. You know, he was sniping me from up top, so that's why I had to dip anyways. So coming back in here to support my team, Aizawa tries to cancel everybody's quirks, but I'm behind, so there I go. I stun him. I contribute to the downfall of this Ibara. I use my beta to almost completely nuke her, and I'm like, oh, you know, we'll go for the hard finish just because. So we're gonna speed up a little bit of this gameplay because this next section is really running around trying to figure out, okay, where is everybody at, which is super exciting, right? I know, that's why it's here. Anyways, so we're about to run into somebody here. Denki is crazy leveled right now. I'm 989 on my abilities, and here we're about to run into a team that just wreaks havoc. And I know from this point in the game here, you're about to see the Cementos and Midoriya. I know that these two are going to be a pain for us unless we finish them off, because they know how to use their abilities very well. So this Shiggy does a nice job catching me. My team is doing a wonderful job sticking together, which is huge. This is really how you want to see your team roll in a ranked match. I'm pretty sure this is an unranked match, but it's a good example. That Shiggy does a great job of saving himself from going down by plus ultraing, because I guarantee if I keep getting the beta off on him at that point, I've got enough that he's done. So I realize I need to pull back and shield. I get a little bit thirsty on Denki sometimes because he feels really powerful with that stun, especially if you have any charges of that stun up. But the range on this stun is pretty crazy, and that's not even as far as we went, like you'll see later in the video with Cementos. But here we go. This is the example. Cementos revives Deku. He immediately ground stomps with the ramp and shoots up. I can't figure out where he goes, but I find the Cementos here, and I know, okay, we got to get one of the two of them out. Otherwise, they are going to be a terrible team to play against. I probably should have baited there. That honestly would have downed him before the Deku came in, so that's my bad hindsight watching this. Which is also why I like to do these videos, because I get to critique myself and see, okay, what could I have done better? But there you see the Deku just in the outside of the screen, picks up Cementos. He was down and ran off with him. And I really do, before we get out of this area, I want to go and hunt them down because I know that they're in a weak spot. But I also don't want to use both of my Gammas to go chase them down because Deku is very mobile. Cementos, while not greatly mobile, he can build up awfully high, and that would put me at an instant disadvantage with no Gammas. And so my team took off. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm going to go with my team here. This isn't a coordinated coordinated team had it been, I would have said, yo, we got to nuke these guys. Otherwise, they're going to be a pain at the end of the game. So here we go. Cementos came back into the picture. You see me going full aggressive. I'm like, he needs to be out of the game. Deku is there by him, protecting him. I'm like, okay, this is going to get a little dicey, but look at that range. Can you believe that? I down Cementos. I do a ton of damage to Deku at the same time. His shield is mostly gone. So I'm like, okay, where you at? Where you at? If I get the stun, you're definitely downed as well. So here I get to finish off in Cementos. You're about to see where the Denki stun does not go well. And I get a little bit clouded by loot here. I shouldn't have been spending that time there with how small the circle was. But look at that. I stun her and it doesn't go off. So while he's strong, he still has opportunities. So, but if you guys like this content, if you want to see more, like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments, does Denki need a nerf?